Hello there everybody and welcome back to Blockwrecked. My name is bezzaboyo and this is Feed the Beast Unleashed. This is episode 3 and yeah, I had a little bit of a problem because last time I recorded the entire episode of episode 3 and yeah, the sound did not finish recording correctly to the video, so for some reason my microphone did not work. I don't really know the cause of that, but I didn't get much done last episode. Basically, I just went ahead and constructed this hobbyist steam engine, which is quite easy to make. I'll just show it really quickly in here. Let's just go back onto recipe mode. There we go. Right, and it just takes 3 gold nuggets, 2 gold-plated gears, which use more gold nuggets, and stone gears, which are made from cobblestone gear. From wooden gears, which is just made from sticks, very easy to make, glass and a piston. Yes, and then I created this aqueous accumulator, which is quite easy to make, which again, just show that one. It is pneumatic servo, which is very easy to make, iron, redstone, glass, basic materials, machine frame, we've seen that before, tin, glass, bucket, very easy. This stuff, the cobblestone waterproof pipe, I'm sure most of you know what that is, but just in case you don't, it is this one. You add some pipe waterproof, which you can get from cactus green dye by putting it in your inventory, or beeswax, but I don't have any beeswax yet. Cactus green dye, which I got by using aluminium stone on some of my other dyes. I picked some red flowers for that. And then you add it to the cobblestone pipe and it creates the waterproof version, which is a very nice way of keeping the water in here. As you can see, I've put some coal in to fuel it, and this coal lasts for an incredibly long time in the steam engine, so I don't have to keep filling it with fuel. I had also gone and mined a bunch of ores, some of which are still here, and some of which have been processed already. Like as you can see, I've smelted up some iron ingots, which I made in these iron furnaces, which again came from the iron pulverized and smelted. And I've just been heating up a little bit more of this. So yeah, should be starting to make a house in this episode. Something quick just to surround ourselves so that we're not completely open to mob attacks at night. Yeah, let's get on with it then. Right. We're probably going to make the house out of wood. That seems like a reasonable start. Let's just quickly go and get some wood. I'd also like to make a force infuser and try and get a few force tools soon, because the major advantage of those is that you can get hold of fortune very, very quickly, and also silk touch without having to actually get an enchanting table, which requires a bit more gear than what we've got right now. On top of that, they've also got that slight broken ability, so that later on when they do get damaged we can repair them quite cheaply in the not the auto crafting table, the advanced enchanting table, advanced enchanting table, that's the one. Let's see how much wood we've got here. 34. That's decent. I should get a few more bits of wood. Now, this isn't going to be very elegant or fancy, it will just be something to surround what we've got right now. I think the plot of land we're doing it on is quite flat, so I probably will just go ahead and use this. See if I got any dirt lying around. No. Also, I'm not sure if I made this farm in the last episode, but it's just a basic farm. Just putting these barley seeds along in lines like this. Allows them to grow at the fastest possible rate, which is what we need right now, because we are quite low on food. As this is our only source, I thought it would be more efficient to speed grow rather than mass produce, because we aren't going to be leaving it around for quite a long time. We also discovered that, of course, if you put barley or indeed wheat into the crafting square, you can make barley flour, or wheat flour if it was the wheat, and then put it into a furnace and it will turn into individual bread for each piece of flour, making the bread efficiency 3 times better, making bread actually viable as a food source, which is good. Don't really need to break those. Right, let's get a bit of this broken. into wood planks. Probably make it quite close to the original shape. Don't need it to be too big at the moment. Probably add to it and expand later on, once we have some more resources. Oops. Might go ahead and speed this up actually, because it's probably going to take a bit of time. Okay. Okay, so whilst the video is being sped up, I'm going to talk about a few things that will probably be mentioned in greater detail at later points. Specifically, I'm just going to go over some of the future we have for the series. Now, I probably would like to start off by expanding our energy output. I would like to build some kind of power plant, running off multiple sort of fuels and resources. I don't know, once we get some materials, we'll probably start making some solar panels and some boilers. The steam boilers are an incredibly great way of getting MJ and, of course, also producing EU, though it does require an absolute ton of steel, which is a bit costly at the moment, so it might take a while before we get all of that. Of course, it means I'm going to have a couple of quarries also running, and I'll probably use a Mistcraft dimension for that, which means obviously we're going to need to expand into Mistcraft, so getting a good source of leather and paper is going to be quite necessary very shortly on. I probably also advanced in Darkcraft just to get hold of the weapons that I can enchant with Fortune and Looting, purely because the Fortune 4 and the Looting 4 are incredibly useful enchants for obviously increasing the amount of stuff we have. I'm not too bothered about the overpowered armor just yet. It is incredibly overpowered, I should point that out. It can resist an absolutely ginormous amount of all incoming damage, and I still to this day have not died since putting on even half a suit of force armor, no matter what the situation. And after we have got a lot of this sort of stuff done, I'll probably visit the end during that time, obviously to get the infinite source of diamonds and iron and gold as well, because that's pretty cool. It's also no, I don't know if you can make it into clay. I'm not sure. I know that minium stone can convert things into clay, but I'm not sure if you can go back down into that route. Anyway, yes, I will be probably going off to the Twilight Forest, and I would like to focus on a series which is slightly more towards the RPG element of Unleashed, because I have in the past done an awful lot of the technical stuff, and a lot of other YouTubers out there also do the technical stuff. It's rarer for people to tend to visit the more fight all the mobs, destroy all the monsters, collect all the loot kind of gameplay. I don't know, that just sort of is something I haven't done in a very long time, and I would like to do. Then we can also talk a little bit about Blockwrecked. I will probably be posting, or I don't even know if it will be me, but we will be making some kind of video which includes a lot more information about Blockwrecked in the future. Just in case, well, you probably don't know who we are, unless you know us personally. We're just a team of kids. Most of us are still in high school, actually, between the years of 11 to 13. I'm actually in university, starting my first year, so I'm a little bit older than the rest of them. But we're all about the same level when it comes to gaming. We've had about the same experience with it. The reason why we exist is, I think I mentioned it briefly in a previous video. It's just because we enjoy doing this. We don't really care actually that much if we don't become famous. Don't really care too much if we don't make anything out of this. It's more just, if somebody else can enjoy this, then we feel that it should be out there, just so that they can have that enjoyment. Yeah, because we enjoy playing games, and we think games are great, and everyone should play games, just once in a while. We should also point out that we are very new to this. We have all in the past had a little bit of experience with attempting to record videos and or producing videos. I know a couple of the other people on Blockwrecked, particularly Hitman Hayden and Agonizing Puddle, the two that have actually featured videos so far. They have had a little bit of experience with it in the past. We also have a couple of other members who have their own channels, which are moderately popular for small YouTubers. So they've got, actually that's probably quite a bit of experience. They're not too bad at it. We are looking to mostly just cover games. We might also cover news and do discussion videos if that's what people tend to enjoy. We'll try and sample a little bit of everything, and whatever gets the most views and the most feedback will be what we will do more of. So if you like something, make sure to comment and tell us, because as a tiny little YouTube channel, we will read every single thing that you write, and we will take it into account, because that's like all the information we have. Statistics aren't as great as actual human words, believe it or not. People tend to respond to those. So yeah, it would be really nice if we could hear back from people. I'm not just begging for it because we need it. I mean, comments and likes don't generate money. Although I think adverts and views do, but that's not the point. We don't really care too much about the monetization of these YouTube videos. We do have, I think, the pop-up display ads, but none of the credit rolls or anything, because we don't want to particularly interrupt your viewing. The ads that are on there are only there really to pay for the server, which we are running. Well, we've been running for about a year and a half, and we would like to be able to expand that and actually make it playable for everyone. I believe it's currently running Minecraft, though we may be adding a Terraria server to it at the time. We will keep you posted if we have any more updates on that, because we may be making it public soon. Anyway, I think I'm running out of time left for the sped up bit of video. Yeah, I'm just going to end here and let the rest of the video continue as it will. Well, there we go. I have completed, for now, the temporary house that we are going to be using. It's not particularly aesthetically pleasing, but it's not that garish either, so I thought it will do for now. Nice little hovel for us to build some things. I mean, we've been pulverizing most of this, pulverized quite a few things. Probably going to start smelting up some more stuff now. Yep, probably turn this into a iron furnace as well. Which will be good, because then we can keep making things nice and quick. I also made up this hopper, which is really easy to make. It's just 5 iron and a chest, just so that we can feed stuff into there. We have lots of different types of ore ready to be processed, and they output straight into this chest. I'll just set that up really quickly. Yeah, I thought yep, I can't really say anything else, just simple house. Not particularly designed for looking good, but it does its job well, and that's all it needs to do. Let's see. Start getting some of this smelted, you can go in there. Right. Going there. Nice bit of coal. We'll clean out the inventory a little bit. Should probably make up some hops for these as well. Oh, whatever, I'll just put this in here. There we go. Now, I would like to make up some sort of portable crafting table. I don't know what options we have in this mod pack, so let's have a look. What's going on about it? Doesn't appear to be on there. I think the notebook... Is it not available? Notebook? No? I thought there was a notepad in this. Oh, it's called the clipboard, isn't it? That's what it is. Clipboard from the Darkcraft mod. Lovely little item. Yeah, we'll make that. That's kind of easy. We just need some reeds. I wonder, is there a recipe for... oh gosh, I've now forgotten its name. Right, quick. Book. The sugarcane, that's the one. No. Okay, we're gonna have to find some sugarcane. Let's go do that quickly. Oh dear, it's turning night time. Oh, we should probably make a bed at some point, because it'd be nice to be able to skip these nights if possible. Forest hive. Exploration. Woohoo! Yes, I did find something out about this origin grass is that if you try to plant saplings on it, apparently it doesn't work. You have to turn it into dirt first, because it doesn't accept origin grass as acceptable grass palette for the saplings, which is a shame. But obviously easily avoided. Come on, there's got to be some sugarcane around here somewhere. Well, probably not in that biome. That looks kind of dead, whatever that is. I actually have no idea what that biome is. I've only ever seen it once before in a Mistcraft age. Ah, beautiful. I've attracted all the zombies. Where's that? There it is. Oh, getting a bit of FPS drop there. Enderman, actually, you are quite useful, because I'm going to get to the end at some point. Ooh, you do quite a lot of damage though, so just want to stay back. Where are you? You're the same one. I hope you're the same one. Let's see. Yeah, you're the same one. Yay! You dropped an ender pearl. That's very useful. Oh yeah, it would have gone into the spoils thing. Not spoils bag. Hunter's backpack or whatever it's called. But yes, ender pearls are great, because of course once you have enough of them you can make ender eyes, get to the end, and then have an infinite source of enderman to farm. And everyone knows that minium stones can turn ender pearls into iron, which can then be turned into gold and then into diamonds. So of course they're an infinite source of diamonds, and quite a good one at that. If you manage to get hold of a tier 5 enderman spawner from the Soul Shards mod, you appetite, or I'll be coming back here. Actually, I might make a note of this in the waypoints. When I get some fortune, I'll come mine that. You can get an absolute load of it. It's about 1,000 usually per vein of appetite if you are using fortune 3 or 4. Yes, that's right. Fortune 4 Dartcraft. It can add the ability to have up to fortune 4, which means even more stuff. Don't seem to be seeing any sugarcane, unless I've missed it. I will really kick myself in the head if I've missed it. Oh, I see some behind there. That's brilliant. I don't know if there's any way to fast grow sugarcane. That is something I would like to know. I presume there's a machine that can do it. Something like MFR might be able to do that, but I'm not entirely sure. If anyone knows, please post that in the comments to let me know, so that I can get a hold of more of it really quickly. That'd be really helpful. No, skeleton, you shall not defeat me. Where's that sword? Why do I keep putting away the sword? It's rather silly of me. Right then, let's go back. As for the schedule of this show, I will probably be uploading two videos per week, I would say. I know the first video went up on a Saturday. I'm actually recording this on the Tuesday, but I think the second video is either going up Tuesday or Wednesday, and then the next video will come out. This video, particularly, will be out on Saturday, as I'm sure you'll be aware of, seeing it then. Oh, please. Have some of your delicious pork chops, which again go into that bag. I didn't realise, but yep. Let's get back and create some. What were we even doing with the sugar cane? I've forgotten. Yes, I remember making it paper for the clipboard. Very useful. Oh, that spider has some cool specs. Paint hat. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, another thing to note is that, obviously, if you swing your sword repeatedly whilst in combat, faster than the enemies can take damage, your sword will still take durability damage, which is something that most people don't realise, because it counts as having hit that mob, but it does not detract any health from them because they have a cooldown on their health loss. So be careful to avoid this. If you swipe roughly about the time that they can take damage each time, you should avoid this problem. Oh, if that had been a creeper, I would have got a disc. I might farm some discs later. Discs are useful. Isn't it nice? And means I don't have to go and find background music. So it's easier for the editor. Right. I think we'll probably end up after having made this clipboard. That's going to make next few episodes very, very easy on us, because we don't have to keep coming back to the crafting table to do things. Woo! Right, it's turning into paper. What do we need? We got iron, we got wood, so we got everything we need. There we have it, a clipboard. Woohoo! So either by right-clicking on the clipboard or pressing C whilst it's in your inventory, you may open the clipboard inventory. Now, it has a couple of special buttons, so say for instance I'm trying to make a chest. I can just put this wood in the corner here, press this button here, and it will turn all of the wood into the outside corners, well, the outside edges, everything but the middle slot essentially, in an even pattern. So there we go, I can now make chests. If I have an imbalance in the number of items, but I want them evenly spread, I can press this balance button. As you might expect, it evenly spreads them out. And then if I don't want to use these anymore, I can just press this button here to push them back into my inventory rather than having to take them out or shift click them one by one. Very useful tool. Anyway, I will be ending the video here, so if you've liked the video, please leave a like, and if you have any feedback, just comment. Yep, see you all next time, guys. Goodbye.